This is Beaverville. Come on in.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
You look tan.
I've been to every city in Mexico. Came across an unclaimed piece of meat in Baja. Turned out to be Rosie. Guess he picked a knife fight with somebody better.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know what the day was.
Fast forward ahead.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic.
Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 5th day of February 2025. Good what? Carry the one. Good Wednesday morning, everybody. My name is Chris Hockey. It's the Power Trip Morning Show. And here we are. And Mark Parrish is on his way in. I'm so happy to say that. And a cast of thousands on their way in as well. I maybe Carly. I'm not sure. I never know for sure. And that's cool because I love to go with the flow. Good morning, Indianapolis. Here's Anthony Jeselnik. And he's got some comedy for you on a lovely Wednesday morning on the Power Trip. So come on in. I am glad you are here.
Yeah, I got fired from most of my day jobs. All of them, really. All of them, except the last one. Last day job I ever had. I worked in a giant, soulless corporate office building. I quit in the middle of the day. After I watched a 60-year-old woman accidentally step into an empty elevator shaft and plummet 30 stories to her death. I just walked right out. And that was my last day in elevator repair.
Here's a stressed beaver.
Ni salva el güey. Don't!
Finish line is waiting.
Darling, have you eaten? You look haggard.
Is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride. For the warriors. Never giving up the lead. To take it to the top.
All right, shout out Indianapolis and everybody in Marion County. This is the Power Trip Morning Show. That is Chris Hockey. That's Meat Sauce Paul Lambert. I'm Corey Cove. There's Zachary Halverson. And there's Mark Parrish.
Hawk, you never told us how beautiful this area was.
Did I tell you? I mean,
This is nice.
You guys didn't know we were going to be traveling, did you?
No.
It is nice to be here. Not that far from the White River, of course. And
Yeah.
that's not, racist. That's just the name of the river.
It is.
No, it's Indiana.
No, trust me. No, it is. There's some things we aren't proud of, and by we, I mean me and some people I know.
Man, like, Monument Circle is beautiful.
It actually is.
Obviously, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway is spectacular. Even in February, it's just beautiful. Lucas Oil Stadium. Didn't go in it, but from the outside, that place is awesome.
You guys go to Royal Rumble last weekend?
No.
we weren't here in time for that, Zach. You were with us. Remember
come on,
when
man.
we flied in?
Slide in.
We flied in.
Hey, Parrish showed up.
Yeah, of course.
Hi, how are we doing?
Did you just
brought us-
happen to be here?
I just happened to be here.
And he brought a steak and shake for breakfast.
Yeah, it's my favorite breakfast.
I don't know why he did that. He should have just stopped and got some bagels right next to the Indiana State House, which we stopped by.
Yeah, that would have been easier.
Should have.
Yeah. I'm more of a steak and eggs kind of guy. What can I say?
Yeah,
You seem
thank
like
you.
it. You seem like it. We should stop at Waffle House is what we should do.
Yeah, we should have got that.
Good idea.
Yeah,
Always.
go to Waffle House. Yeah.
When I was playing
Hey,
for
Hogs.
Dallas
Yes,
and Florida. Oh, I loved those places.
After this, we should go to the old Louisiana ghost tour.
You know, I'm a little afraid of that.
Yeah, I'm
went
with
there,
Hawk. I'm going to bow
It's
out.
like a mile from where we are.
I went there as a kid when I was 19, and it scared me so bad I pissed other people's pants.
Yeah, that's how. Your dad was so proud.
Yeah. He was proud. It was a weird thing. It was the first
Yeah.
time he'd ever been proud of me. I told him, you don't understand. This isn't something I wanted to do. And then he smacked me across my mouth and kissed me.
That's
You're Mike's son.
that's
Very Indiana.
abuse.
Yeah.
And very Indiana.
I was 19
Well, I mean,
months old.
That's better.
I'm getting spammed by so many numbers with 317 and 463 area codes.
That's right.
Really?
Yeah, it must be because we're in Indianapolis.
Yeah. They're calling because they're excited we're here.
Yep. Shout out to the 317 and the 463.
I think that'll probably do it. I mean, nobody knows what we're talking about except for us.
No, it's for us.
Yeah, I know.
Isn't that what we do here?
Yeah, this bit's for us.
Right.
Yeah. By the way, Louisiana Haunted House is in Kentucky.
I was gonna ask if it was just in Louisiana and you were misreading.
No. Louisville.
I thought that was
meant,
possible. Is that where your son was conceived?
No. No.
Well
At
played,
the haunted
Corey.
house? No.
No, I meant Louisville. Because your son's name is Louis.
No.
That would have been really weird.
He was conceived in my basement.
That made it sound like he was a science experiment.
It does, yeah.
Very good point.
Yeah.
That you deposited in a petri dish and it worked.
Thanks,
On the
Dr.
couch?
Lewenstein.
No, like in your basement? Yeah.
Man.
I'm never going on sitting on that couch again.
It's baby making
No, not on that
furniture.
couch.
Hey, Zach the Slut.
Yes,
Did you go to White Bear Lake High School?
I did.
Have you been on Bring Me the News today?
No?
They did a lot of renovations to your school.
Yeah, they did.
$226 million of high school renovations at White Bear Lake. Look at that.
Wait,
Largest.
226 just at White Bear?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Huh?
What?
$226 million.
Yeah, it was the largest school levy in Minnesota history. And
Sounds like it.
oddly enough, haven't been inside yet.
Well, there's pictures, aren't there?
How much of that is going to be devoted to math?
Son of a bitch. The indoor
Right there.
track?
Yeah, the kitchen is basically like the FACS area is
What the hell does that mean?
food and consumer services.
Call it the cafeteria.
Food and consumer
No,
services.
it's where like you learn how to cook.
Oh.
Oh,
and
you mean
apparently
home
it's
ec?
yeah.
You mean
Everybody
home
had
ec?
different names or whatever, but we had senior foods, I think, at one point. But
Senior foods.
Old people food?
You know what we
Was it
called
mashed up for
what
you?
Did you call it, buddy? What was it, that long thing you called it?
FACS. which
Yeah.
is like
You know
food.
what ours was?
What's
was also the science room. And we also ate in our gym.
Why is
So-
this just coming out?
That's private.
I don't
It's weird
know
that
why.
it's news today because, like, yeah,
Your story to tell?
this has been.
Yeah, what are you, Ryan Donaldson?
It's somebody who goes to a school that looks like hobos live there, probably, and is not very happy about the fact that.
Man, that
Look at that place.
car
man.
repair area, because
That looks like-
the cool thing. My brother, when he was in school, he was in that car repair class or whatever. So I could bring my car in, and they would fix it up for free because they're just whatever.
Yeah.
All I had to do was
Hasn't happened
pay
to
for
me yet.
parts, and they did a good job. That looks like legitimately like. I mean, just.
It's just crazy. Good for them.
Look at this.
Kids are going to learn, man.
That looks like an actual
man.
Jiffy Lube
Yeah,
or
I
whatever.
was just going to say that looks just like Jiffy Lube.
Yeah.
So no, I'm happy
Nice.
for everybody down there.
It's a big old school. So
It's great. Well, we used to have two schools. 9th and 10th grade were on the north side of town. 11th and 12th grade were on the south side of town. And that's how it was. And that kind of sucked because the 9th and 10th grade school was basically like middle school extended.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have any of the big kids to keep the younger kids in line. So there were fights. There were, whatever. Now we're all back in one school for the first time since like 73 or something like that.
It's important to learn how to take a punch to the face.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, but that's like what middle school is for.
Wait a minute. Oh my God, there's an entire classroom here just for learning how to take a punch to the face.
Wow, taught by
Wow,
hockey.
they thought of everything.
Yeah. Mr. Hockey would be
unbelievable.
Professor Hockey, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so hang on. The Bring Me the News story says $226 million in a high school renovation, but according to the Star Tribune, it's actually 22.6, but White Bear doesn't understand decimal points.
Oh, brilliant. Very good.
True, though.
22.6. Slightly different than 226
Damn,
million.
that
Just a
cafeteria, though. Holy crap.
I know, it makes me want to go eat there while
You
my
wanna go
car's
back to
getting worked
school
on.
now?
Yeah.
Oh. That's what they should turn that into. Just, get the kids working in your car. You go have a nice piece of rectangular pizza. Or,
Man.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Or super beefy nachos.
That's what your nickname was in high school, isn't it? Super beefy nachos.
Yes.
We had that one school lunch where it was like 2 breadsticks with some cheese melted on top, and that was a meal, apparently.
You guys had some things up here, man.
Yeah, there's
Dunkers.
a reason you guys got
Yeah.
some
Oh,
money
yeah.
sent your way, huh?
Yeah.
Dunkers. You guys had Italian dunkers.
Yes, that's
so
exactly
good.
what they were called.
Yeah.
That was a big day.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were great. God. None of it nutritious.
Well, come on.
I mean, it was just
Toward the end of my time, it was, but then that was causing problems because I have a picture of it somewhere, but there was like a 3-inch wide pizza about this big, and then it was 4 or 5 sweet potato tater tots.
Now we're talking.
And the athletes in the building were not doing well with that because they needed fuel and the
Go
standards.
down to the car repair shop.
Yeah.
That's why there's
we know what the standards are in White Bear Lake.
Yeah.
Gavin Kaysen works at the White Bear Lake cafeteria now. This is unbelievable.
You guys bucked up. Wow, hey, $220 million can get you a lot.
Yeah, that'll get you Gavin.
Dang, orange-colored walking track. I love that.
Man, you need to go back to school.
I should go check this place out.
Do like a Billy Madison thing where
It's
you just
got
go
nothing to
through
do
all the
with
grades again.
That's got nothing to do with
I don't think they
renovations.
want me back.
I wonder if they would let you. If we asked really nicely, if they would let you start at kindergarten and work all the way through senior year, and you had 2 weeks to pass each grade.
Stay here.
So great.
So that would be
Rizzuto isn't a word. He's a baseball player.
14, 16.
I hate all of you.
I thought it was some sort of a rice pasta dish.
24-week project.
Thank you. Mark, you get me.
It's a good
I'm
start.
on I am definitely
Thank
on
you.
your wavelength this morning,
Half
brother.
a year. When I was at that middle school semi-orientation a week or so ago with the kiddo, they were explaining school lunch and how once you get to middle school, the a la carte's an option, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that was the first time she had heard of that. And she realized there's going to be snacks and chips and stuff to buy.
Yeah.
First thing she asked me when that stupid ass meeting was over was, "What's my limit?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, this son of a bitch is going to cost me a fortune.
Not even if you can. It's what's my limit.
Jeez.
You can set
God,
it.
that's what the principal said.
Is she
I don't
one of
think
the
Harper
athletes in
heard
the
that.
building?
Nope, she doesn't need fuel.
Okay.
She does gymnastics twice a week. Not a lot of fuel there. She
Day again.
yeah. What's my limit? I'm like, oh boy.
It's because she shops with your wife at Target.
Yeah,
Sky's the limit, limits the sky.
exactly.
There's a Target in the White Bear Lake High School.
Right.
Oh my God.
course.
Look at this.
Yeah, Angie teaches you how to play supermarket sweep.
Angie does?
Yeah.
At White Bear Lake High School?
Yeah.
It's a long ass drive.
Yeah, well.
Hope her car doesn't break down. How will she get it to the car repair
Right.
shop?
That's okay. There's a monorail system that goes straight there from Plymouth.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, there's another article, a nice little article here about radio ratings in the Twin Cities as well.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Are they good?
And
Who cares? I mean, what do we?
What does it matter?
What does it matter?
How are we doing in Indianapolis? That's the question.
right.
We're killing
Mark,
it.
you don't know the answer.
Oh,
you don't
dude.
know the inside story on that. do you?
No,
This
not
is-
a clue, but I'm going with
Today
it.
is oddly enough a day where we needed bonus.
No, it's cool.
No, it's fine.
And that's fine.
Who
I don't.
cares?
I feel good. We got
He's
a
all the way
plan.
back up in Minneapolis.
We just
Well
need
played.
more time.
Oh, boy.
I got to replay that game and see how fast I can do it now.
Without fast
And
travel,
Valentine,
or
you mean?
still riding the horses
No,
across the entire map?
With fast travel.
Oh, okay.
I'll never do that again.
I know. I
Just
would
as a
love
matter
to
of
do
fact, the next game that comes out, I'm going to call you guys right away and say, hey, how do I fast travel?
Do
on
you
this?
have Grand Theft Auto 5? I know it's a 10-year-old game, but it'll hold up, I promise you.
10-year-olds should not be playing that.
Oh, well.
I haven't gotten that. I got a funny feeling Turner would love that game.
Yeah, I mean, sure, he's old enough to. Who cares?
Of course, right.
Yeah.
Mark, you won't
Yeah,
believe
he's
it.
seen
It's
much
so
worse.
much fun. So much fun.
It's
You will
too
fall
hard,
in love
Mark.
with Trevor.
It's too hard, Mark.
Well, at least
It's
I
too hard.
can't shoot and kill my car.
Yeah, you
you
actually
can,
kind of
yeah.
can.
Yeah, you can.
You can shoot it enough to make it explode.
Well, that'll do intentionally.
Of course, that's half the fun. Is
I
just
did
wreaking
not mean
havoc.
to walk up to my horse and shoot it the first time I saw
There's
it.
a gun range at White Bear Lake High School. It's unbelievable. They thought of everything.
Everything.
You can learn how to get off the mountain on your horse at White Bear Lake High School. It's
My
taught to
God.
one person.
There's stables in the gym.
Get off the mountain?
Yeah, remember when Hawk couldn't?
Get off the mountain on your horse.
Hit him because he couldn't get on his horse.
Yeah, I couldn't beat the Wolves. Everybody else can.
Sports jokes. Boom.
See what I do there?
Wonder if those kind of sports jokes would land nationally.
Yeah.
Like, would they get a wolf joke?
Or a fever joke.
Or I don't know if they would have understood 7 minutes of White Bear Lake references. That's not going to work.
That's true.
Everybody knows
You got
about
that right.
math.
He's got that right.
We should talk more Luca.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Why do they ever invite us to meetings?
No idea.
I don't know.
They shouldn't.
They really shouldn't.
Nope.
Well, they wanted to pat us on the back for our ratings in Indianapolis.
It should have ended.
Killing it.
It should have ended.
Shout out Marion County.
It should have ended after that.
It's really beautiful this time of year.
Well, it did end
it
after
did
that
end
for a
after
couple of us.
Yeah.
Mentally, I'm like,
Beaverville.
it's over.
Yeah.
Anyway. Marco, how the hell are you, brother?
I'm doing wonderful.
When was your birthday?
It was Saturday.
Oh, Saturday.
That's
I thought it was
right.
Groundhog Day.
That is Groundhog. Or Sunday.
No, Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Okay,
see?
cool.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day.
Should have said Groundhog
Did you see
Day.
your shadow?
Nope.
No.
Spring's coming sooner.
Did you watch Groundhog Day on AMC? I believe it ran most of the day.
Absolutely.
It's so
one
good.
of my favorite movies, probably because, of course, it's,
But still, it's
after my
still
birthday.
so-
But
it's
it's
so
Bill
good.
Murray, who almost everything he does, I think, is A++.
Yeah.
And it was my birthday. And you know, it's everybody in the house loves it when it's Daddy's birthday because I require nothing. Because you know what I want to do?
Nap.
Yes.
Yep.
And nothing in between. And eat. So it was great. Yeah, I went to dinner with my parents, a little family dinner out at Six Smith in Wayzata. And oddly enough, it was really funny. A couple people that I was out with the night before, literally a family of friends of ours, the Pagels, went out for dinner at about 15 minutes later than we did and got seated at the table right next to us.
That's sweet.
So they got to photobomb the birthday pictures.
Did you do anything with your brother?
I did. He was there.
Because
he was there. Yeah.
I got a message on Saturday from a buddy who was watching St. Cloud State asking if Gino Parrish was your son.
Oh, no. Why do you do that to him?
Happy birthday, Mark.
Damn it, Zacho. You know what? There's a whole classroom at the new White Bear Lake High School teaching.
We don't treat people like that
how
in
to treat
Indianapolis.
people.
You know, Zach, I've had to deal
My buddy's an idiot.
I've had to deal with my whole life that people think he's my younger brother.
Yes, correct.
First and foremost. And now you're going to throw my kid at me?
Yeah, that's a whole new level.
Yes.
Hey, have you heard the story from Lieber? Parrish?
Hawk, can I borrow that revolver?
Yeah,
yours?
hold on.
Quick.
Yeah.
Mark, have you, I don't know if you've seen Lieber in the last couple weeks.
Parrish!
And I'm going to screw this story up because now I'm forgetting, was it the pond? I forget what it was. There was an event a couple of weeks ago and Twin Cities Live was there. Do you know this story?
Yes.
So they find somebody to interview out skating around, screwing around outside, and they find this dude, and everybody on Twin Cities Live was like, that guy was awesome. Who is that maniac, right? Like, that guy was a psycho, but he was awesome. Like, we need more of that. They go to commercial break, and then somebody tells Lieber, we're getting told that's Gino Parrish, Mark Parrish's brother. They didn't know who it was. Oh, you're getting the text right there? Exactly, yeah, the pond hockey bit.
Yeah.
Everybody loved him, and they just didn't know it was him until it was over.
Yeah,
Great bit.
I got a text from Ben. Dude, your brother Gino was just on Twin Cities Live out at the pond hockey tourney, and we were all rolling at how funny he was. Tell him he was a giant hip.
Yep.
And your son's really doing well.
Your son's hilarious.
Your son is funny.
And I responded with, he is by far the funnier and bigger personality, but he hears that all the time, so no chance I'm telling him.
Yeah.
Proud papa.
Yeah, I just
I'm
love
such a proud dad.
I just love the idea.
That actually hurts a little bit.
I just love the idea that the entire crew is like, this freak is hilarious. This guy's he's insane. It's Gino Parrish. Right. Oh, yeah, Gino's great.
Mm-hmm.
He is insane. That's why he's funny.
Yes, he is.
Love that dude.
He marches to the beat of his own drum.
Sure does.
And I love him to death for it.
All right, we got to
all
the
my
first
daughter's
segment.
friends.
Whoa.
That's. Let's just go to break.
I'm not sure.
Let's not dwell on that.
Yeah, let's go down to the.
Too late to take that sentence back.
I mean, I think I know what you meant, but who knows?
Yes.
Let's go down to the
it was
classroom.
that. It was that.
All right, Power Trip Morning Show, blah, 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 blah.
When I saw her smile.
Power Hour goes live at 8 a.m. It's powered by Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Watch it at KFAN .com/watch.
The hell is that? Everybody all right?
We'll tell you later.
Yeah, we'll tell you.
What a song.
You'll love it.
Did you guys tell Marco?
No.
Inside joke yet?
No.
Oh, yeah.
No. Zach was too busy offending everybody.
Accidentally.
Yeah, accidentally. It was funny.
Thank you, by the way, for saying that, Marco. It's been a good time. It's Power Trip Morning Show. It's still slick in spots out there. Y'all be careful. It's freezing.
And the snow's
Snow on the
coming,
way.
right?
Yeah, but nothing huge.
No, this
big.
weekend it's supposed to be like 8 to 10 inches of snow in the Twin Cities. That's
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
We're supposed to get snow most of Saturday, and
It's
I think
a wild
just a little
wheel.
bit today, right? An inch or so today,
Yeah.
but then the big stuff might come on Saturday.
That's a lot of snow.
You know, it's not the best idea for me to be snowed in all weekend at Treasure Island Casino.
9 to 11 inches.
Yeah.
She wished. Actually, I bet she didn't.
Mark it tomorrow night. It's even on your wife's calendar that you're going to be at TI tomorrow with
That
us.
is right.
That's all that matters. As long as Nikki knows, and we know that you'll know.
And how excited was I that I actually had in my calendar last night?
You sure did?
Yeah. I don't remember doing those things very often. No, I'm excited. I can't remember if I've ever or when the last time I was able to come down on Thursday night and be part of that event. Like, I come down Thursday night, but usually it was after the state tournament.
Or after a wild game or something.
There was always something going on. So I'm actually jacked that I get to be part of the event on Thursday
yeah,
night.
Are you taking your son, Gino?
What's that?
You taking your son, Gino?
Is he 18?
Yeah. No, he's not, but trust me, he can handle it.
Okay. Tomorrow night at TI, 7 to 9 p.m. off air, but so many prizes, a bunch of games. It'll culminate in a rude game of initials, and the winner of that game gets a trip for two to Las Vegas for this weekend. This weekend.
For the big licks?
Yes, the big game licks.
Hell yeah, man. That'll be great.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Yeah.
Big great.
And then don't forget a major on Friday morning. First one of the year, big time here. We're talking
Let's
majors.
go.
Oh, yeah.
This year's the year. Let's go.
Parrish, hockey, Sauce, Marnie, Zachary.
Some sugar.
Zachary playing. Zachary's number 5.
He's
and then
good.
also the 6th player will be a rube drawn from the crowd. So if you want to crack at winning an initials major, got to be there Friday morning. And I don't know, 3 cracks at $84,000 as well.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That's not a
$84K.
I can't wait.
Hey, Zacho, director, are you going to be there Friday night for the show? Or are you staying?
I'm planning on it.
That is a no. That is a no. Everybody, that's a no.
Was it the stutter?
Got some construction you got to do over
Tomorrow
at
night?
White Bear
I
Lake
got a
High School?
room.
Yeah.
Deal? Is that
So
a deal?
wait, so you have a room on Friday night, but you're planning on being there still on Friday
that
night.
wasn't. It was like I was.
It was a strong hesitation.
Come on.
Is there a danger you're going
Your
to die
memory's
before?
way better than mine.
Just
No
say,
excuse.
Just say there's another band you're going to see.
No, there's not another band I'm going to see. There's the.
Are you going to the buffet
Slot
instead of going to
machine?
see Chris play?
Of course.
Are you going to go to the
Gonna
Lagoon
spend all-
Water Park or Todeau's Steakhouse or
Gonna
the
play
bowling
play
alley?
a little Buffalo.
There's a lot to go.
Lots
Go
to do
do
at
down
Treasure
there,
Island Resort
but-
Casino.
Yeah,
I'm already working on my nod for when I see hockey in the casino.
yeah.
It's like Michael Caine and
Just-
Christian Bale at the
yeah.
end of The Dark Knight Rises.
And I'm already working on my wave for when you and Corey and most of the other people are getting in their car leaving Friday morning after the show. Bye, Corey. Bye, Sauce. Bye, Mark. Bye, Marty.
Bye, Gino.
Yeah, bye, Gino. Your dad's coming with us.
Have fun at the arcade, buddy.
Yeah.
Good luck bowling. Have fun swimming. Make sure somebody's watching you.
Yep. Especially swimming.
What's the name of the place we do our comedy show at?
The Parkway Theater. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Michael
Place
Steins
is-
and I booked a show to play there.
That place is fantastic.
I'm excited, yeah.
That's sweet, dude. Yeah,
That's
that's
a
a
done
great
deal.
spot.
I think like March 1st or something like that. We're going to do a acoustic set where we play songs together, and he does one, I do one, with that kind of thing.
Super
so we're
cool.
gonna play there. I apparently he's already played there before. I've never seen a musical act there, but people tell me it's a really, really good place. So
Makes
I'm
sense.
excited.
It's awesome for comedy.
Yeah, man,
We've
I'm
done those
excited.
power
great
trip
spot.
nights and a bunch of,
It's a really cool theater, yeah.
Kelsey and Chad and Cy and everything. It's been awesome.
Steve Lombardozzi.
Is that by the
Lombardozzi.
Speedway?
Tommy. Yep. It's not by the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
It's more by where the Colts play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Lucas Oil.
Yeah.
You should know that.
Yeah, come on.
Lucas Oil, doesn't he play for the Lakers now?
He soiled himself.
That's a good one.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
brilliant.
It's sports jokes. That's what
It's
I do.
nice that you're talking more Lucas.
It's sports
we
stuff,
should.
man.
We really should. By the way, has he lost weight since Saturday?
He probably has.
I wonder if he has.
He looks like the kind of guy that'd take a 4-pound dump.
My God.
Why do you sometimes get freaked out by things I say that are not offensive?
He's a giant human. So
Yeah.
Do you know how large a 4-pound dump would
I'm
be?
sorry. Did I exaggerate?
I think that's crap.
Do you know how large a 4-pound dump would be?
You know how much it would weigh?
Pounds?
How much do you think it would weigh?
4 pounds?
What weighs more, a 4-pound pile of crap or a 4-pound pile of feathers?
I'm going to be John Travolta here. It depends. Is that on Earth or is that on the moon?
I think that's crap.
They're both the same.
Oh, what time of day is it going to be?
Listen, that's Jeff Goldblum.
That's Goldblum. Yeah.
I think that's crap.
And that's Dante Culpepper. A lot of you won't get that reference, but that was a former Vikings quarterback.
Yeah.
Vikings quarterback from the great state of Minnesota.
You guys used to have him on a lot, right?
Yeah, man. He's
Yeah,
good
once in a
dude.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a good guy. Yeah, he played quarterback for us.
Yep, and he came in here once with a giant pepper around his neck, all diamonds.
Ron.
Yep, with Ron. And all I could think when I looked at the thing is, what a waste of money.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what a waste.
A lot of diamonds in there.
I mean, I can't even imagine how much that cost.
Yeah.
And there's just no way it was worth it.
Man, he was good, man. He was a really good quarterback.
He was.
I think that's crap.
He just got hurt.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Did somebody think that his brother was his son?
Yeah.
Why don't you get Hawk you now?
I know. No, it's sad. I feel bad
Okay,
for you.
thank you.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, brother.
Yeah, I'm with you, brother.
Yeah, listen to the Hulkster.
What kind of cake did Joe get you? I didn't even peek at it.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Oh, yeah.
Birthday cake.
she-
Thank
she
you.
mentioned that.
Thank you, Joe. You're the best.
What kind of cake do you like? Because my guess is she got it right. That's what she does.
I like cake.
Okay, so then she's going to nail it.
What's the best kind of cake?
I like
Hawk?
turtles.
Go in the
Birthday
distance,
cake.
probably.
Joe in the distance.
Go in the distance.
Yeah. Going
No
for
phone's pretty
speed.
good, too.
Yeah.
I heard Plowed on the band this morning.
You heard what?
Plowed by Sponge.
Sponge?
Great tune. You know that?
Oh, do I have to pay for that now?
Ooh,
Oh, that's a good looking cake.
it's a good-looking cake.
Happy birthday, Mark.
Thank you.
Mark, you're the
When's your son's
I'm looking
birthday?
forward to that. Son's was January 12th. Turner's was December 31st.
You got two boys? Gino and
I
Turner?
I do. I got 2 and 1, I guess. One was an oops a long time ago.
I'm going to assume that's Gino.
Yes.
That's a big oops.
Yeah, your first one was an oops.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, it's possible.
Oh, yeah.
It's very possible.
Yeah, I would say 95% of that Sponge song I don't know the lyrics to. Right?
Yeah.
This is and you're like, yep, the song kicks ass.
That song
Don't
is
have
great.
any idea what you're saying.
There's a song that we're
None of it.
playing at the show on Friday night that you guys, none of you will see except for maybe Zach.
He's
Maybe.
He might.
planning on it.
But
Did I see myself there?
No. It's a song I've
Oh, no,
always wanted
don't
to play.
ruin a party.
A song I've always wanted to play. A cover of a song I've always wanted to play, and we're actually going to get to do it on Friday night.
That's sweet, dude.
We're also doing When Dreaming Got to Do
Oh, hell yeah.
the World.
Time.
Yeah.
Got great song.
We're doing a song that goes, I had visions, I was in them, I was looking into the mirror.
Yep, flagpole sitter.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm super
Oh, yeah.
excited. I've always wanted to play that song, and the guy said, okay, we'll learn it.
I love that song.
Nobody asked you, Kevin. Nobody asked you, Kevin. Thank you, boy. That was quick.
Thank you. I was on that page.
Holy balls. That's
We got lucky. That was the page I was on.
that's the murderer. That was his name.
Bill Hader.
Yeah, Bill Hader.
From that commercial.
Saturday Night Live.
Yes, but I forget. Was it a Snickers commercial?
Whoa.
What? I forget what kind of commercial it was. Was it
Yeah,
Snickers?
I think so.
Yes. Yeah, because he was angry. He wasn't being himself.
Is that
Remember?
right?
That's right. I think so.
I think so.
I don't remember now.
I don't know. I tell you what, if I had gone to White Bear Lakes New High School, I would have.
Yeah, you'd be real smart.
Yeah, I'm right. Man, that's a bitchin' looking school.
Bring your kids to White Bear. Move up there.
Open and roll?
Alex is 30 and Abby's 22. I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe you should open and roll Gino and Parrish there, Mark.
Do they have a pool there? Because I could drop the kids off at the pool.
You know what? I'm done. I'm sick of spending money on that kid.
He is a financial drain.
Our home pool is the one that Sauce swam
The
in.
YMCA?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
No, they destroyed that building.
They?
Front page sports after this on The Fan.
Buy 5 quarts of Castrol Edge Full Synthetic Motor Oil and get a $15 gift card after rebate, plus 2 times points at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Hello, welcome back. It's the Power Trip Morning Show. Bum, 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 doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. You know, it's like this, guys. I've been doing radio forever. This morning, as I was loading in my audio, I came across something I loaded in back on the 16th day of June, 2020, which is almost 5 years ago.
Right in the middle of COVID, June of 2020. Right in the thick of it.
This is from September 23rd of 1990. My very first radio break ever.
Oh, hell
at the
yeah.
Big WAZU. I loaded it in 5 years ago. We've heard it before, but I just found it this morning, and oh, God.
Is this when you were the Hawkman?
That's right, baby. It was my first ever time opening the microphone to do a shift.
Okay, let's go. Think about this. I was 10.
Yeah.
Sauce, you were about 8.
Yeah, 8.
Zach hadn't been born. Gino Parrish hadn't been born.
No, Parrish wasn't a dad yet.
I was 13, but I was close.
Yeah.
It was right around the bend.
Yeah. And it was an overnight shift, so it was probably about, I don't know, 12:10, something like that. And I opened up the microphone as the Hawkman, and I sounded like a buffoon. Rock and roll out the Wazoo. 1029. Doing it up for you. I'm the Hawkman, and with you tonight, congratulating Don Reynolds of Huber Heights, Ohio. He picked up the latest release from Judas Priest. You can do the same if you keep it tuned in. I'll be giving you some all night long. And let me tell you, when it's hot and new, you get it first right here on the Big WAZU, like this one from Gene Loves Jezebel, Getting Jealous on 1029.
Gene Loves Jezebel.
What is that?
I am not surprised at all you showed your horniness the first 30 seconds on there.
Yeah.
My first ever break, ever by myself. And I made a sexual innuendo. Come on, man. Get it together.
That's great.
What song does Gene love?
Gene Loves Jezebel was a... man, I got to look it up. Before I say the wrong information.
Yeah, it's 2 twin brothers.
Gene loved Jezebel?
Yeah. Gene Loves Jezebel.
Sauce, you've heard of one-hit wonders, right?
Yeah. Well played.
That song was called Jealous. It was a good tune. I remember.
They are one of those rare unicorns that are 0-hit wonders. They made it on the radio and had 0 hits.
And that's the first song on the intro to Gene Loves Jezebel.
Yeah, like not a classic Zeppelin or something like that.
Man.
You know, I have so many early radio day stories that are embarrassing, but...
Wait, do you have more?
Uh-huh.
Like more audio?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hear it. I love it.
All right, I'll play it for you in a minute.
The Hawkman from the Big WAZU. Up
Give it
the
to you.
wazoo.
The most rock and roll period.
We're just giving away
who
CD, tapes probably.
Well, and this guy does nothing to anybody out there listening, but the music director at that radio station who programmed Gene Loves Jezebel is Brad Harden, who now is the head of all, not promotions, what is it, programming for iHeartRadio corporate. Like, he was our music director, and I came all the way to the Power Trip Morning Show.
Right.
But hey, I'm still on radio. I'll take it.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores.
Man, this is a good tune.
Mix and match any of your favorite Red Bull 12-ounce flavors today and save at Holiday. Buy any 3 Red Bulls for just $8.50 only at Holiday. Get some Red Bull this morning at Holiday.
I did.
He did. He
I
brought him
really
on
did.
couch.
Right
I saw it.
Yeah, I
there it is.
stopped
Hey, Lacko.
this morning at Holiday.
Oh, man.
Lacko,
What?
where'd you get this tune?
This
Is it not that iHeart thing?
This song is Generic Bed from Alpha Libraries.
Okay, I like this.
That is incorrect. This is not from Alpha Libraries. This is the biggest hit from Gene Loves Jezebel.
Want to hear it? Gene Loves Jezebel is our name. We're twin brothers. What a weird band name.
It's not bad.
Which one's Gene and which one's Jezebel?
Did you rhyme name with name?
I did.
By the way?
It's the 1980s. I can do anything. There's no rules in the 1980s.
Yeah.
Except
Take
for
that,
try not to get
Parrish.
chlamydia. That's the only rule.
You failed.
Twice.
Well, you kept giving it to people all night long at the Wazoo.
Wait a minute. I gave it to you and then you gave it back to me? That's not fair.
Yeah, he also got it once because he slept with 3 ladies and didn't know which one gave it to him.
That was the crabs. Sir.
Oh, yeah.
The Minnesota Wild lost to the Boston Bruins 3-0. Fleury 32 saves on 34 shots. Swayman got his third shutout of the season for Boston. 35 saves for him. Last 2 games for the Minnesota Wild, Parrish 9-0 combined between Ottawa and Boston.
Yeah, the Ottawa one was really tough. This last one, I didn't get to watch as closely as normal because I was at Loose Line playing this initials game live.
Oh, thanks for bringing that up organically.
Yeah, it was completely organic. It worked out well. Worked out perfect for this one. But yeah, from what I could see, to be honest with you, and if Zach watched it, he could chime in anytime. But what I could see is actually wasn't that bad. I mean, Swayman 35 shots. It looked like we were getting enough shots on net. Boston's playing much better than they were earlier in the year, climbing themselves up in the Eastern Conference. But yeah, Zach, I don't know if you watched it, but it looked all right. But yeah, it's tough. Everybody's going to be frustrated after a 6-0 shutout that you get shut out again, and no one is more frustrated than the players.
Yeah, I will say the bright spot, I think Marc-Andre Fleury played very well. He made some very good saves. He only gave up 2 of those 3 goals, obviously, with that third being an empty netter. But the Wild had their chances. Had the power play just couldn't produce, and that is a very tough building to play in Boston. And so
yes, it is. I can attest to that.
Yeah, and this is like their 5th game on the road right now, or a 5th of their 5-game road trip. So they'll be back home in I want to say friendlier confines against the Carolina Hurricanes, but. It's been very weird. A weird season.
It's been an odd season, to say the least. But
we'll be watching at TI Thursday night.
No. Yeah, and you made up a great point. Brought up a good point there, Zach. Too. Yeah, he did make it up. He did make it up. No, the last game on a road trip can be very, very hard to get up for too. And the Hartman suspension in there. Walking into Boston, that can be that can bring a team down, and then you kind of start to get to that point after a long road trip. You are missing your bed and your family, everything, dogs, wives, all that. So it's kind of it's a bit of a trap game, that last game of a long road trip, because you're just looking forward to getting home. It's human nature. There's not much you can do about it. So hopefully, like you said, a little home cooking will do some good things.
Great song.
Yes.
You know who wrote that song?
It's probably. Hang on, let me see if I can.
I got
That's got to be.
Watch the Yacht Rock documentary.
I can't think of the guy's name.
Gene Loves Jezebel.
No.
I'm going to tell you something about them in a minute, by the way, you slut.
So
Barry
you just said Yacht Rock. So it's either like Michael McDonald, like Greg Kinn, Loggins,
Steve Winwood.
Kenny Rogers?
That would be crazy, wouldn't it? The guy who wrote that song also wrote a little song called I Bless the Rains Down in Africa.
Everybody loves Toto.
Yeah, his name was Steve
Toto.
Percaro. Percaro? Gosh, I forget how you say his last name.
Toto.
But he wrote that. He wrote Rosanna.
Oh, Rosanna.
Great song.
And I'm going to tell you guys, if you watch and I couldn't encourage you more to watch it. You'll love this documentary.
What's the name of it again?
It's called Yacht Rock.
It's on HBO Max,
right?
right?
On
Max.
Remember that.
Yeah, that's the only one I don't have.
And it's so well done. But this Percaro guy, that's how you say it, wrote Human Nature with him singing it. And Corey, it sounds exactly like the version that Michael Jackson released, only with Michael Jackson singing it. Quincy Jones heard that song. He's like, we're going to do this song. And Steve Percaro's like, go ahead.
Yeah, of course.
Feel free.
Yeah.
What a great song.
Yeah, it's a great song.
My God.
How many of Michael Jackson's songs did he write? Michael.
That's a great point.
Was that super rare?
No.
Because I know he was really hands-on when it came to the choreography, the production. That he had a lot of creative control, but did he actually write a lot of this stuff or very little of it?
Well, Billie Jean is not his lyrics. But he did write
It's just a song that claims that...
But he is
the one.
He actually did write, I
He
believe.
wrote a lot of them. I'm looking at him right now.
Okay.
He wrote the beat with his, with his mouth, basically, if that makes any sense.
Like Timberlake. He's a human beatbox.
I remember hearing, on the demo,
Timberlake.
He would tell the musicians, it sounds like he would do that, and then they would produce the sound that he thought of in his head.
Well, Sauce has done that for Rocket Club. Sauce, drop that beat quick that inspired...
Otherwise.
Sure, otherwise.
Spending all day.
No. Drop the beat.
Yeah. Come on, please.
Me?
Give me a beat.
Oh, drop who, me?
Yeah,
I'm
you.
not dropping beat.
No, but isn't that how you inspired a bunch of their songs?
Yeah. I'll never forget when he walked in the studio doing that. I said, guys, we need to write a song about
Rage Against the Machine feel in there a little bit.
See, that's not. When he walked in, I said, we need to write a song about a car getting a flat tire.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to write a song about Star Wars and Yoda having the runs.
Chris walks in and says, guys, I just got inspired. We need to have a song that sounds like a guy got winded going up 3 stairs.
That's me.
What? Me do one?
Rod.
I know Rod.
Yeah, we all know Rod.
Temperton wrote Thriller, the song.
Yeah, that guy, God.
He made some cash.
Yeah, but man, I have a story about that guy, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I have little pieces of lots of stories in my head. You know what I mean? It's like plastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Microplastics, yeah.
Yeah. Can I tell you guys, by the way, back to Gene Loves Jezebel?
Yes, hell
filthy
yeah.
Sluts. That song in 1990 went to number 1 on the alternative charts in the United States.
Yeah.
Number 1.
That's a hit, Core.
Yeah, number 1, Corey.
I don't remember. I think I was 10.
Yeah, you were 10. You wouldn't know.
Match.
Will you play more of you on the air?
Gina loves Jezebel.
Gene, just Gene.
Oh,
come on. Yeah, I mean, I'd love it if Gina did love Jezebel. I mean, I'd watch that. I've probably seen stuff like that. By the way, this is terrible. This is just terrible. Their original band name was Slavarian. Yeah, I don't know why, but they had to change it because they spelled it Slavery-Ann.
My God.
Oh, my Lord.
Slavarian.
Don't do that.
And they were like, no, you're saying it wrong.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's the Hawkman on the Big WAZU.
He stopped. Can we hear it?
No.
Please.
You mean?
Yeah.
This is, yes. I guess, I don't know if it's my second break, but here's another break from my very first night on the radio ever in 1990. Still the most rock and roll period, 102.9. The Big WAZU. Join Wild Wally for the finals in the Miami Valley Battle of the Bands at Note for Note this Wednesday night. It's Tripe, Shadowcast, and the Killjoys battling it out for Rainbow recording time at Recording Studios in Rainbow. Yeah, you know what I mean. A complete photo shoot at Expression Studios, $500, and a feature on Wazoo's new music show, plus a weekend gig at Note for Note. I got a question for you. Do you got the time? We'll see you next. That kid had OCD so bad he could barely walk through the door. Seriously, I had to shut the door 4 times. I mean, I had to turn the microphone on and off 4 times. I was a mess. And I wrote that break.
Great.
Thank you. I wrote that break out. I mean, that would be the thing, because you had to do it live. It wasn't like now where you could record it and play it. You had to do it live.
Yeah.
Wow. I do love, though, that you still do that. Well, you know what I mean. When you say something backwards, I love that.
And I wrote it out.
Yeah.
It's like you now.
Oh, yeah. No, I was terrible until, I'm still terrible at this job. Hey.
I'll give you one more.
How nervous do you think you were? Do you remember?
I was so afraid of everything, but I was so frightened. I mean, it was a huge thing. Like, the Big WAZU was my favorite radio station. Okay?
Yeah.
And it was out of Dayton, Ohio, so it could be heard everywhere, but in my hometown, it could be heard. Like that first person that I mentioned, Don Reynolds, somebody I went to high school with. I made it up. I just was saying hi to my friends on the radio. Yeah. Right? But they were all listening. It was a huge deal. Huge deal. And again, you had to do it live. Most of the radio stuff you guys hear now on FM radio these days has been recorded. except for Muss. All his stuff is live.
Yeah.
But a lot of the stuff is live. Isn't live. It's recorded. And so you can make it perfect. It's just like music, I guess, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Everything you hear on the radio now is perfect.
That's the beauty of live, I guess live radio. We always say a live TV. The funny thing is like when you do that, when you misspeak or you laugh or make it human, those are the parts that everybody love the most. That's when you get the most emails and everything about. It's hysterical. The ones you completely screw up on end up being everybody's favorite segments.
Dude,
but if you watch and listen to live TV or live radio, if it is live radio, like, people misspeak all the time.
Yeah, it's
real.
What
it is. Yeah, that's what people like about it. It makes it real.
The things I know now, Corey, I had no idea back then. You know, I mean, like I was listening to the voice. I was 1990. I was 19 years old. But listen, I was like, yeah, I love it. Yeah. I'll play one more. It's the last one I got. Here you go. Oh, God, this is hard to listen to.
I love it.
Rock and roll out to Wazoo 102.9. How you doing out there? I'm the Hawkin with you tonight. You got something you want to hear? Give me a call, 223-ROCK or 223-ROLL. I'll get it on for you because that's just the kind of dude I am. In the meanwhile, right here's some Blaze of Glory, John Bon Jovi solo effort 102.9.
2 for 3.
223-ROCK or 223-ROLL.
Oh, of course. I'm thinking 2 for 3 in the references.
Did you notice it's Billy Squier, by the way? I came out of?
Yeah. Yes.
Everybody Wants You and Bon Jovi. I mean,
that was monster. Billy Squier was a monster at that point.
And it was in 1990. It was not even 10 years old, that song.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That was a long time ago. God, I'm old.
I love it.
How lucky am I? I've been in radio this whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Jeez Louise. That kid was a moron, though. Listen to him.
Will you play one more time? Play the Gene Loves Jezebel bit.
All right, but listen to the song because it's better than you think it is. Okay. With the number 1.
Rock and roll out to Wazoo.
Oh, my God.
102.9. Doing it up for you. I'm the Hawk Man and with you tonight. Congratulating Don Reynolds of Huber Heights, Ohio. He picked up the latest release from Judas Priest. You can do the same if you keep it tuned in. I'll be giving you some all night long. And let me tell you, when it's hot and new, you get it first right here on the Big Wazoo. Like this one from Gene Loves Jezebel, Getting Jealous on 102.9.
So 3 for 4 and 2 very obvious ones.
Dude, and you
Doing
guys,
it up for you.
You guys know this story.
Doing it up for you.
So the woman who was my program director who fired me ended up working for my wife later here in the Twin Cities. And she came up to me one day and said, I apologize because she fired me because she said, you're just not very good on the radio.
No.
Right? And she was right.
Yeah.
You were a rookie. You're going to make some rookie mistakes.
It's Chris. It's not that you don't work hard. It's just that you're not good.
That's basically what she said. She said, you're great in promotions and you're a great producer. You work really hard for Wild Wally Walker in the mornings. Wild Wally, my God. That guy.
Was wild.
He wasn't, though.
Oh, what?
No, he wasn't.
You
Wild
were like
Wally Walker. That's hard to say.
Here?
No, that's a different Wild. Strangely enough, not real names. Wild Wally Walker weren't their birth names.
Yeah. No, that was
Wally
the era
Walker
of
was
the
here.
nicknames for the DJs, huh?
Yeah.
Hawkman, Wild Wally.
God, man. One of my first days ever at the Big Wazoo, Michael Luzak, the program director, was also in the mornings before Wild Wally Walker, and he sent me out to get coffee for everybody. And I knew nothing, Parrish. Nothing. And I was still 18 when I first started. And just an intern, and he sent me to get coffee, and I came back with what is the kind you just put in the cup of coffee, like by spoonful, like you don't use instant coffee.
Instant, yeah.
He threw it across the room because he's like, you don't know what coffee is. He needed coffee. Trust me.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know there was a difference.
Sanka.
Do they still make that stuff? Instant coffee?
I'm sure they make it.
Yeah.
For sure.
That can't be good.
No.
Oh, my God. But he also, later that day, took me down to get a pop at the bar downstairs. We were on the 5th floor. The bar was on the 1st floor. And they would open up for us like at 9 a.m. after the show and serve us drinks. And I was 18 years old.
That's sweet. That's like heaven then.
Man.
What really matters in a second. Wild news in a second. Mark Parrish is here. Carly in a little bit. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Wolves.
Join the Power Trips Max Fuller Thursday. It's tomorrow at 7 o'clock at Tom's Watch Bar for our KFAN Wolves Watch Party. We'll have Timberwolves versus Rockets live on the big screens, delicious food and drinks, and your chance to secure exclusive KFAN swag and a chance to qualify for Wolves tickets later this season. Get all the details now at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Thanks, Zacho. Hey, I heard the beginning of this song from the band Deep Seven, and it reminded me of something that happened to me last night. Corey, do you want to hear something that happened to me last night?
Go on.
So we are doing a theme right now. Tonight's the last night for me. There's a couple more days this for the guys this week, but
what time will that be?
I think we probably go on 7:30. But so we do a song called "Lowrider," right?
Oh, great tune,
great song,
great.
It's the theme is "On the Road." So we've done it last night. We did 10 days in a row in St. Cloud of this theme. Last night was the 11th show. I've done this song where I start the song with the cowbell. And last night, I was ready to start the song, and I walked out and did the opening cowbell riff to Honky Tonk Women by the Rolling Stones. And I realized I was doing the wrong song on stage, but I couldn't remember how Lowrider started. I've done it 10 times, Corey.
In a row.
Yes. And I couldn't remember for the life of me. So I just started hitting the damn cowbell because I couldn't think of what the real rhythm is.
You're going to want that cowbell.
Yeah, and that's all I could think about. I need more cowbell.
Yeah.
It's Bruce Dickinson. He's the cock of the walk, baby.
So,
it happens.
Oh, hold on. Let me see. I can't play music, but I don't think they can fire me. Well, for just playing cowbell, right? This is the beginning of Honky Tonk Women, right? So I start doing that.
Yeah.
And the whole band looks
song.
at me like, wrong song. Oh. We give you one thing to do.
So can I ask a cowbell-related question?
Sure.
Don't yell at me.
I've seen the Blue Oyster Cult behind the music.
It's great.
Yeah.
With Bruce Dickinson.
So good.
And how they created it, right?
Yeah.
Gene would be doing a disservice to the band and everybody else if he didn't play the hell out of that thing, right?
Good.
I get it.
So good.
So did you just, with the song you just played that clip of, was that Lowrider or the other one?
That was Honky Tonk.
That's the point. I don't think it matters. Your band shouldn't have been like, dude, wrong song. You should have been like, that's cowbell. I understand my cue.
Yes, correct.
That's close
And
enough.
They were kidding around, but this
Of course.
This is Lowrider.
Close enough. It's cowbell.
Yep. Just lower.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just hit it.
It's completely different, though. The rhythm
Sure is.
different.
But the band shouldn't have cared.
I know.
Play on. And the band played on.
And they did.
There was this one time I was playing with Fuki, and oh gosh, I'm blanking on the song.
Which one?
Show Me How to Live.
Oh, yeah.
And
Great,
it's the one I intro. It's the only one I intro.
Mm-hmm.
And I was started out the intro, and I'm like, man, somebody's off. Somebody's a little off here. And I realized, oh my God, it's got to be me. I'm the only one playing the guitar. Yeah, and I was just off one little fret. But my God, did it sound awful. And I looked at Hawk and sorry, and got back on.
What's hard to do is...
And I've done that, and I know that's the one I have practiced that one way more than the others, because I know I'm the only guitar playing this, so I got him to get it, because it's just the time he's just a little slow, and it picks it, it's
Sure.
Whatever. But it's not that hard. It's a very simple intro.
And it's not easy.
Singing
the song that gets started in the wrong key.
Brilliant.
That's fun.
You're welcome.
We need to do that again, man. That's fun.
Yeah, it's been too long.
You know what we need to do now?
It's such a simple intro.
Right?
Yep, and let's start it with wild news presented by our friends at Catalyst and CatalystSupplyCo.com. If you're a Twin Cities contractor, boost your build with Catalyst. All right, so the Wild host Carolina tomorrow at 6:30, Thursday at 6:30. Last night they had Jonas Brodin back, they had Marcus Johansson back, but it didn't matter. They lost 3-0 to the Boston Bruins. So like we mentioned earlier, between Saturday and last night, 9-0 the last two games combined. For the Minnesota Wild. Fleury, 32 saves. Swayman, 35. Tomorrow night against Carolina.
Yeah, it'll be nice to get home for him. That was a long road trip. They put up a good fight. Fleury obviously played great, right, Zacho? And, 35 shots. They had to do pretty well. Fleury played great. Unfortunately, they just couldn't find the back of the net. I'm sure there will be, 20 guys, 18 guys, I guess. that will be
It's a good start.
working their butts off to get that. Everybody's going to want. Everyone on the team's going to want that first goal tomorrow night. Everyone. Nobody feels good after being shut out.
Oh, what really matters, though, is this.
This is weird. 11-year-old Ted Danson from Cheers and so many other great things. When he was 11, Ted Danson and his friends chopped down a bunch of billboards around Flagstaff, Arizona because they obstructed views of nature. He was caught when his dad, a museum curator, I should say, learned that the billboards were for the museum he actually was the curator of.
Whoops.
Sorry, did he?
Don't mess with nature.
Don't mess with 11-year-old Ted Danson.
That's right.
Yeah, wow.
Jeez.
I like that guy.
Chopping down cherry trees.
It's also a full sentence.
Yeah.
Ted Danson?
Yep.
Well played.
Zachary, your guy Norm MacDonald, one of my favorite jokes he does is the George Washington chopping down the cherry tree. You know this bit?
Remind me.
The gist of it is his parents come home.
Oh, yes.
The cherry tree has been chopped down. Here's young George Washington with an axe.
Yes.
And he looks at his parents and he says, I chopped down that cherry tree. I cannot tell a lie. And Norm's joke, and I obviously cannot do it justice because he's one of the greats, basically is, it's one thing to have essentially like a 10-year-old standing there with an axe chopping down a tree. But the scarier part is his inability to lie. That's psychotic.
Yeah.
I cannot tell. You can't tell a lie? I can't do a Norman impression.
So good.
That's terrifying. Was that his last special or one of his last specials? I think it was close to the end.
Oh.
It might not have been his last, but it was one of his last.
I haven't watched. I got to go back and rewatch his stuff. It's been a long time.
It's so good, but because he was starting to look a little rough. You could see it in his face that he just wasn't looking super healthy. So I don't know if it was his last one or not.
Yeah, 2017.
That bit? Okay. And he died when?
22 or 3.
Okay, but there was a special or two in between there or not?
Well, there was the weird one with the COVID one.
Oh, right.
So that was probably his last big one. Yeah, that was probably the.
Was that the Hitler's
dog?
Got it. That's such a good bit. Where are we at here? Andy Reid said he's going to return as coach of the Kansas City Chiefs in 2025, at least 2025, if not beyond.
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
I got to be careful here, but Clark Hunt, the guy who owns and runs the Kansas City Chiefs, he said, he's basically, when it comes to Travis Kelce, too, and Andy Reid, he just is assuming they're both going to be back. So he hasn't been told that Travis is retiring, and he definitely doesn't have any names in waiting for Andy because he believes Andy's going to be here for the foreseeable future. So he hasn't started compiling a list of future replacements. We'll see. What really matters, though, is this.
Turns out the cherry tree story completely made up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
So he can tell a lie. Yeah. Or somebody else lied about it and made up the whole thing.
The iconic story about the value of honesty was invented by one of Washington's first biographers, a traveling minister and bookseller named Mason Locke Weems. After Washington's death in 1799, people were anxious to learn about that very first president. Weems explained to a publisher in January, Washington, is gone. Millions are gaping to read something about him.
Whoa.
That's my plan. I give his history sufficiently minute and then go on to show that his unparalleled rise and elevation were due to his great virtues. Apparently, the author didn't have great virtues. He made the story.
So he lied.
Oh.
Got to sell books more than anything.
Everybody has a gaping for that.
That's not
Got to earn a living.
That's not correct. Sorry, did he?
Hey, Gopher basketball won 69-61 over Penn State.
Nice.
They were 7.5-point underdogs, but they won by 8.
Nice.
Dawson Garcia with 19 points. Our guy Parker Fox 6 points on 2 of 3 shooting.
I missed that guy.
Boy, Parker.
Hey, we haven't seen him in a while. Gophers now 12-11 overall, 4-8 in the Big Ten. They host number 23 Illinois 5 o'clock on Saturday. More of what really matters after this on the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
You know that's a game that I hate.
Man.
Great news, guys. It's a wild Wednesday on the Fan.
Hell yeah.
Presented by Jim Beam, the official bourbon of the Minnesota Wild. And we got your tickets to this Saturday night's game. All you got to do is go on the iHeartRadio app. If you're already there, great. If you're not already there, just head over to the app and listen to the Fan. And then use the talkback button and just leave me a message.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. Just say whatever you want.
Oh.
And then we'll pick a random one, and you're going to go to the game if you win.
So good.
On Saturday night. So good luck.
It's right around the corner, Hogs.
Yeah. I don't know. I panicked.
Yeah, it's good, though. This is good.
I was reading an email and looking for something.
Tommy's going to text us that you're playing Christmas music.
Yeah. He's right.
Yeah. It's great.
Hey, Perry.
What's up, brother?
Please remind me later.
Yeah, listen to
I have
Hogs.
the results. Don't look it up, please, because I want to ask you. I have results of an NHL players poll.
Okay.
That I want to go through with you and see
all
if you can identify the answers to the questions.
Ooh, okay.
That the players were asked.
Ooh.
Right, it's interesting.
Those are all, those tend to be, they try and slide some, I don't know how to answer it. Tough questions in there or put us in awkward positions on who's the most hated, all that fun stuff.
It's Ryan Hartman. They hate him.
Could be. I
Just
don't.
hate him.
No. Sometimes you get
Man
angry.
crush on that dude. I love the way he plays. It's just one of my
Man
top.
crush.
Stop taking.
Yeah, you crushed that man.
Damn,
Hey,
Damien Woody's on TV.
how dare you?
Oh, well.
You said man crush.
Yeah.
Hey, Marco.
Yeah.
What's the longest you've ever been suspended for beating somebody up?
Up.
0.
Okay. Did you ever get thrown out of a game for beating somebody up?
No, I think you never watched me play, huh?
No, I did not.
I didn't do a whole lot of beating up.
So you know what's crazy?
Yeah,
And
you get pissed off from time to time.
everything's relative. We were just talking about.
I got in some fights, but I don't know if I technically ever beat anybody up.
But we were talking about Luka a couple days ago, right? And the fact that he got because everybody should be talking about Luka, but got traded from the Mavericks to the Lakers, and it cost him something like $116 million because now he can't sign the max deal. It's $116 million. He's still going to make 200 plus. It's like whatever, right? It's all relative.
Yeah.
Think of the maddest you've ever been at somebody, and if somebody could stop time and go, "If you give me $200, I'll let you punch this guy right in the face." I think all of us, Sauce, don't raise your hand, could say, "Yeah, I've thought of a scenario where I'd pay $200 to punch somebody." Right?
Times.
Think of if you could stop time right before that face-off and ask Ryan Hartman and go, "Do you want to slam this guy's face into the ice for $500,000?" He would say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. No, thank you.
But he did
Very
it,
well
and
said.
it cost him about $500,000.
Yeah.
Was it really worth slamming his face in the ice for $500,000?
Yeah. And the
$500,000.
the cross check up probably did the most damage. Where he after the face he went down with the face off, and he just came straight up and then went down.
Yeah.
Oof.
Aggressive as hell. Paul, your hands up.
Yeah.
Does Parrish know who Luka was traded for?
This is just truly, is he reading the news?
Well,
It comes down to that. Did he read the news in the last 4 days? Because my guess is he clearly saw the trade, but did he retain the other half of the trade? I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, I was going to say
Dang
yes.
it. Go for it.
Well, I've been watching the news. I haven't necessarily been reading the news.
We could have won some chicken.
Yeah.
So it's the eyebrow guy.
I don't think we would have counted that.
That's my point.
Eyebrow guy
I've been
is...
watching. Oh, God, give me a second.
If a Caniac was on the line, I would have given you all the time you needed if you got as close as the eyebrow guy. Get there. You can do this. He's got eyebrows. Yep.
Anthony Davis.
Yes.
Petty.
I didn't even have to, call in the reliever, Nolan Hawk.
Yeah, I wouldn't have helped at all.
He's been around a long time. That's Well, I think I remember.
All right, all four of you. Here we go.
Right?
Ready? Yeah, yeah. He's like future Hall of Famer for sure.
Oh, yeah.
He's unbelievably good. Just on the back end of his career when Luke is in his prime or before his prime.
Correct.
All right. You four, you ready? This is a quick draw situation.
Okay.
You don't have to yell out your name. Just yell out the
Give me a
answer.
pen.
First one to yell out the answer gets it right. Ready?
Indianapolis.
No, this is Minneapolis.
This is serious. Yeah.
Nope, this is iHeart.
That's I heard, babe.
Brilliant.
Super Bowl 59 is Sunday at 5:30. Super Bowl licks Eagles and Chiefs.
Yeah.
Who's singing the national anthem?
I have no clue.
Oh, I got it.
Go.
Do I just yell?
Yeah.
Journey Loves Jezebel.
Okay, not the right name.
No, John Batiste. John Batiste is
The
singing
wrestler?
Wait.
What?
the guy from the Stephen Colbert show, and now he's won Grammys and stuff. He's a big deal. John Batiste is singing the national anthem.
Cool.
Halftime.
That would be Drake.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
You weren't listening where he's
Yeah, he said Zach.
No,
you don't have to say
stoned.
your name.
He's stoned to the bone.
Oh, that's true.
This is a rematch of Super Bowl blank.
Was it 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
57.
57. Zach got it. 57. Just a couple of years ago. 57. This is a rematch.
Sure what Licks was.
LIX.
Oh,
yeah, but what that meant in Roman numerals.
Yeah, me neither.
The Super Bowl is in New Orleans. This is the blank time it's been in New Orleans.
4th.
8th. 6th.
9th.
88th.
7th.
20th.
53rd.
2nd.
6th.
1st.
5th.
Which one?
10th.
Are
10th,
we one?
12th,
For
13th,
God's sakes.
11,
Jesus,
Zachary, yes. This is out of the 59. This is the 11th time it's been in New Orleans.
I just didn't
That's
have
a
the
lot.
balls to say
Yeah.
it.
Man, I wish you'd grow some balls.
I really wish I would too.
You don't have
I just have the 2.
Yeah, you need a few more, brother.
I know.
Yeah, listen to
The
the Hawks.
game is going to be on Fox. It'll be on the Fan as well. But the Fox broadcast team is Kevin Burkhardt, Tom Brady, Aaron Andrews, and blank.
Tom Rinaldi.
Tom Rinaldi is the fourth.
Zach, you're good at
one.
this.
Zachary is very good.
Tom's great.
He's very good.
He'll make you cry.
Yeah, yeah.
Same thing, make you laugh, make
He
you
does
cry.
have that reporter cadence that always makes it
He's
sound
great.
like even the good stories are devastating.
Eric Weihenmayer.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But,
Rinaldi's got a very dramatic delivery.
yeah.
He's a
on
good soccer
everything.
player, right?
One of the best.
Brilliant.
What really matters is this.
Time is it? Okay, good. I'm going to do this for you. I got an email last night. Technically this morning, 1:49 a.m. Someone guess Big Jelly wasn't exactly sober. Blah, 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 blah. A while back, you played audio of your band being on a radio show in Colorado when you were with Rise. My buddy Broff and I have a bet. Was that the night you were with the Zero? And so was she. Can you play us that tune? Big Jelly. His name's Big Jelly.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't Rise, it was Moonshine. And yes, that was the night.
Same one.
Same night.
Wow. I wonder who won a Caniac.
Yeah.
Betting on whether or not that was the night.
Better have put money on that.
Yeah, that was the night.
That's
Grand Junction, Colorado.
Do you think she tells that story, yes or no?
No, I think that might have been her last night on Earth.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when she peeled off those leather pants of his.
When she peeled my pants off and got a whiff of what the Rock was cooking.
Oh my God! Yeah.
I mean, we've been on the road for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and you were a rock star. You don't shower.
Yeah. And you were in Vegas or something before that?
Before that, on the way out.
Is that when you guys went to the buffet and got one?
That was on the way home after we had lost everything, including our future and hopes.
Dreams.
So here, as we go to break, if you guys want, here is Moonshine. It wasn't Rise, by the way. It was Moonshine. It was after Rise broke up.
Oh, that must have been a sad day.
She didn't seem to care.
1992 in Grand Junction, Colorado. And boy, oh boy. I've played some embarrassing things, but this is embarrassing.
Oh, I can't wait.
The band Moonshine on a radio station morning show in Grand Junction, Colorado in 1992. All right, enough of that. Are we ready? We ready to go? We're rolling. Okay, anytime you're ready, Steve. This is a song called Generation X, The Angry Generation. It's about people thinking you're strange because you don't look normal. What can I say? Take a shower.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Turn your guitar,
Clap
Steve.
along at home, please.
He played the wrong chord.
Oh, my
Turn your
gosh.
guitar, Steve.
Yeah.
Nobody knew it because nobody ever heard the song before.
This is good.
Yeah. Don't bore us. Get to the singing, moron. Oh, my God.
This would be a great bit.
Yeah.
Women and children, hide yourselves in the bomb shelter. We're in control now. New version of the Helter Skelter. Are you afraid we'll hurt you? Because of the way we look. Give it blood. Hear them talk about us like a ruin and the perfect nation. We are the angry. Apparently they didn't have tuners in 1992. Got no value, no moral. We lost our patience. We are the angry generation. Yeah.
I love you, Hawk, for playing that.
Yes. Hawk.
I just all I'm
Thank
picturing
you.
that entire
Thank
song
you.
is the program director of that radio station in Colorado just slowly taking a cigarette out of his pocket, staring out a window, and questioning his entire existence.
Pouring a large glass of Jack Daniels.
I just got to hold on as long as I can because this ain't going to work out for me.
I wish I was in Indianapolis.
You know, and I'm picturing the lady that later that night I would eventually mess around with.
Because she heard you on the radio.
And you had the same clothes on.
Oh, I certainly did. And she's saying to herself, this sounds like a guy I got a shot with.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. This guy's loose.
There's my rock star fantasy right there.
There's my rock bottom fantasy.
Yeah, brilliant.
My God, 21 years old.
Yeah.
And I would have told you at that moment, and I probably told that guy that morning, that we were on our way.
Yep.
And we were on our way to the poorhouse.
Oh.
Well, because you guys were the angry generation.
We were. I like the lyrics of that song.
Yeah.
Women and children, hide yourselves in the bomb shelter. We're in control now. A new version of the Helter Skelter. Come on, that's a good rhyme for a 21-year-old. No, it's not.
Nah, it's not bad.
No, what you guys were going for, I actually kind of dug. I just
it's not
your
bad,
guitar
Hugs.
player didn't do any
that was
favors.
That was tough.
Steve is the best. I've talked to Steve a couple of times lately. He was so nervous going on stage. He had the worst stage fright of all time. And so when we were that morning in the studio, he was afraid. He was so frightened and so nervous. He played the wrong chords. He didn't tune his guitar. Oh, Steve.
Come on, Steve.
What's Steve do now?
Steve.
He was on Blues Clues for a little bit.
Oh, that's that guy?
Same guy, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Good for you, Hugs.
He got over his stage fright by hanging out with animated characters.
Hey, percent chance Steve slept with your sister.
Since then, it's possible.
Percent chance Steve slept with that zero as well.
Do you remember? You want to hear another
That's
thing?
100.
This is not something I'm proud of.
Let's go.
Yes.
This is terrible.
Yes.
This is terrible. So when I first joined the band, of course I lived in LA, and we were in, and Steve says to me one time,
I can't wait.
Steve says to me, Hawk, you seem to like the females. Me and Rick, the bass player, are worried about you sleeping with our girlfriends. And I said, tell them not to hit on me.
Of course you did. You can't help yourself.
You know what the greatest liner of all time would have been if he was like, we're worried you're going to sleep with our girlfriends. If you had just gone, again?
Yeah. Worried.
Oh, well, don't you worry no more.
Why, they down to clown?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Do they like guys in leather pants?
You know me, I don't sleep.
Yeah, and pure effing rock shirts.
Oh,
I like when Hawk tells stories he's embarrassed about because we're on the radio and he still can't make eye contact with the microphone, and he has to hide his face.
I just can't believe I was
from
so
the
stupid.
microphone.
Kids are dumb.
So stupid.
Kids are dumb.
Oh,
yeah.
No, you were. I mean,
we all were dumb.
No,
yeah.
we're all dumb.
Like,
I mean, you were like a lot of us. Like when we were young and dumb, we were young and dumb in like Minnetonka or White Bear Lake. Like you were young and dumb and kicking ass in L.A.
This one was a professional hockey player.
Still young and dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids are
Still
dumb.
very young and dumb. I look at the rookie cards and I'm like, holy, it's a child. Like,
Did any of your
that's still me
teammates
as a
say,
child.
Mark, do we need to worry about you sleeping with our girlfriends?
Oddly enough, not a one.
Well, don't have him hit on me.
Yeah.
Well,
can you believe
and
not
it
my fault.
says that?
I
And in
love,
their
that you, I
defense,
love that you said that.
I was
though.
the only single guy on the team. And when I say single guy, I mean not married with children.
Yeah.
I was the only child on that team.
Can you believe that Rage Against the Machine made it and we didn't?
I'm just wondering why. So Moonshine was after Rise.
That's correct, yeah.
Did you ever consider calling it Fall?
Oh my God.
That's pretty good.
It just would have been. It would have
been great.
It would have looked better on your Wikipedia. I'm just
The rise and the fall.
right.
You know,
Yeah,
we didn't have a great Wikipedia page then.
What band were you in after that?
That's after Moonshine fell apart.
Yep.
And
Wasn't Chapter 11 after that?
Right. Well played.
actually, Chapter Become a Father.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she hit on you. It's not your fault.
Yeah.
All right, the news is next. Power Trip Morning Show fan.